Throwback to the time I had one of my first gay dates ever, and the boy brought me to see the movie Cats because he wanted to see it so bad, and it was awful. So we left halfway through and went to Panera, and I was eating my tomato soup, and it was so good, but it was like, I don't know, I was just eating a lot of food. Then he's like, we should go hook up in your car. And I was like, excuse me? I've never done a hookup before. That sounds kind of scary. I don't know. So we go to my car, and I whip up my mouthwash, and I gargle, and I spit out the window, and then he tries to kiss me, and my gag reflex from years of bulimia goes, and then it was just such a mess. And after that entire, like, mess of an ordeal, he texts me after, and he goes, that was a mess, and I'm like, no kidding. And then we're friends for a while, and then he starts coming at me for making TikToks and for being cringy and whatnot. Point being, we are no longer friends, and guys are just the worst sometimes, which is why being single is kind of great, but also kind of sucky. I don't know.
Ranking my Instagram DMs, part 2. First one. Oh darn, I've lost my phone number. May I use yours? Nice and innocent, 7 out of 10. Hey cutie, if I asked you on a date, would your answer be the same as the answer to this question? That's a good one. There's no way around it. 5 out of 10. Hey, saw you on TikTok and you're cute and all, but just trying to be featured in your next TikTok. LMAO. Bold move, dude. His name's Ryan Fisher. Go follow him. You are handsome as fuck. Give me a good DM ranking and I'll fly to the US and take you on a date. You don't want to come here. 2 out of 10. And last one. Hey cutie, your ass must be an apple because I want to be all up inside her. 12 out of 10.
My name is Jesus Christ, from the house of the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost. Yes, God! Oh,
Ranking Nintendo's gay characters, let's go! Up first, we have the hero of time himself, Link, from The Legend of Zelda. Now, back in the 90s, it was frowned upon to have openly gay characters in your video games, so Nintendo had to be kind of subtle with their portrayal of Link as a homosexual. The same way they subtly portrayed alcoholism through the use of milk bars. Despite being made to be so irresistible that he's hit on by literally every single woman in the franchise that throw themselves at him, he rejects all of them with a stone-cold stare and silence. And his signature hand-on-the-hip pose serves the perfect amount of sass. 7 out of 10 quality gay hero. Up next, we have Bowser, who's often portrayed as a villain, but in actuality has been the victim of repeated homophobic attacks by the heteros in his game franchise. Despite this, Bowser is still a known provider with a castle who has raised 7 or 8 kids with no wife, and he radiates Big Daddy energy. 10 out of 10 quality gay villain. And I think we all know this guy gets a 10 out of 10.
The fact that you even made that is just so bad, so I had to stop watching it. Not that your pea brain would ever pick up on this fact, but being gay is only illegal in 29 different countries, so across the rest of the world you can be murdered, killed, tortured, and abused for your sexuality. People are attacked every day in this country alone for being themselves. So this isn't cute. Second off, just for my own enjoyment, I wanted to rank the outfit, because you think that you're cute looking. No, you're not. First off, those pants are way outdated. I don't even know where you bought those. The shirt doesn't match the pants. The chain is embarrassing. It looks flimsy. It looks cheap. The hat? Ugh, honey, the hat. No outfit can cover up the fact that you're homophobic and gross. Also couldn't help but notice your Instagram account. Cute. Interesting choice of pose, but okay. And I noticed that you play football at Shelley High School in Shelley, Idaho. So I just wanted to share that.
There are seriously straight men that complain when they go to a gay bar and they get hit on by gay men. There are also straight women that complain when lesbians hit on them when they go to a gay bar. Just think about how ridiculous that is for a second. Like, why would you go to a gay bar if you're not comfortable with gay men hitting on you? They're going there to meet other gay men. Like, what is wrong with you? And the funny thing is, too, when straight men go to hit on a woman, they don't ask if she's gay or not. They just assume that she's straight. So how can you get mad at gay men for assuming that you're gay? Especially if you're in a gay bar where they're going there to meet other gay men. It just doesn't make any sense.
So I saw this cute video by this girl named Chloe, and she had a question for the gays.
Do y'all also have a code phrase that you use to comment on a guy's video that you find attractive and you want to find out if they're gay?
Well, yes, we have, is he, or do you like Frank Ocean, or do you listen to Troye Sivan? There's also a historical fact about this, so you know what time it is. It's time to bring back history but make it queer, the series where I tell you how us queers got here and what we called each other along the way. So the original Girl in Red is actually the phrase, "Are you a friend of Dorothy?" This phrase dates back to World War II and was a way to ask if someone was, Now the exact origin of this is unknown, however they think it comes from the novel The Road to Oz, which is the sequel to The Wonderful Wizard of Oz. In that novel, another character meets Dorothy and says, "You have some queer friends, Dorothy." To which she replies, "The queerness doesn't matter so long as they're friends." It also could have come from the fact that Judy Garland, who was a massive gay icon and ally, played Dorothy. And honestly, I think it's time to bring Friend of Dorothy back.
Alec and I met in 2013 when our mutual friend Brian introduced us at Alec's birthday party, and we became inseparable the rest of the night. I was the first guy Alec ever kissed in public. We went on a few dates and became boyfriends in just a few weeks. Alec got into medical school shortly after we started dating, and he now works as an OBGYN doctor. We love to travel together, especially anywhere with a beach or water. We don't see a lot of each other with his schedule these days, but love to goof around and go on adventures, even little ones, whenever we get the chance. We added a new member of our family in 2018, Riley, our cat. In 2019, I proposed to Alec in a bamboo forest in Japan. He said yes, and we spent the rest of the year planning our wedding and getting ready to be husbands. In the meantime, Alec graduated medical school, and we got used to being engaged during residency. Unfortunately, we had to postpone our wedding for a year due to the coronavirus, but we still wanted to get married this year, so we wrote some vows, threw on some suits, and had a socially distanced wedding ceremony with just our immediate families, everyone standing 6 feet apart. It's weird not being able to hug your parents, and it wasn't what we planned, but it was still perfect.
Hi, my name's Jeremy, and by now you've probably seen this video that I posted a couple weeks ago. It has about 13 million views and has confused a lot of people, so I just wanted to make this video to clear things up. This is my fiance, Adam. We met back in 2011, and we've been building a life together ever since. We're not dad and son, we're not related at all. But most people who know us would probably tell you that I'm more of the parental bossy one and he's a young-hearted, lovable goofball. What we have just works. We get the dad and son joke a lot, and we just wanted to respond to that in our own funny way. We didn't really expect it to blow up like it did. We just hope everyone understands that we're just two normal people trying to navigate this world just like everyone else, and we wish nothing but peace and happiness to everyone who watches this. But seriously, can 2020 end already? Please?
Hi, and thank you for coming to my third presentation on whether or not this furniture is homophobic, starting right away with the rocking chair. They are absolutely lesbians. They can be butch, cottagecore, or both, but no matter what, they are right with the moon. Next, we have the beanbag, 100% bisexual. They have no idea how to sit on anything correctly, and no matter what their gender identity is, they are a little intimidated of women. Next, we have the sectional couch, a total gay dad. He loves posting pictures and videos of his two kids, Bryson and Brantley, and anytime they ask him a question, he will do his best to answer it with a pun. Next, we have the gaming chair. Surprisingly, goth girls, some of our fiercest allies. They will fight literally any homophobe, and don't be surprised if they bark at you because that is a term of endearment. Next, we have the reading chair. This is the guy in your MFA who does not believe that gay subtext exists. He's read every classic there is, and he will try to tell you that Nick Carraway in The Great Gatsby is a heterosexual man. And finally, we have the neighborhood utility box. He's so chill, super cool, does not mind hanging out with gay dudes, and just wants everyone to be friends. Thank you.
I had my first boyfriend when I was 16. Mind you, I didn't come out to my parents until I was 18. I remember every detail about this day. I was out to dinner with my family, and I had been texting this boy who I'd been friends with for 3 years, but I had the biggest crush on him ever! And out of nowhere, this seemingly straight man tells me he's bi and wants me to be his boyfriend. And my parents see me smiling at my phone, and they ask me what's making me smile like that, like thinking it's a girl. I had Kesha posters on my wall. They didn't think it was a girl. But I told them it was because I beat a level in Angry Birds! They would have much rather preferred me just say I liked men. Much less embarrassing. So the reason I'm pulling a Debbie Ryan and an Olive Garden is because these bitches helped me give this asshole a 2-piece combo? I think I even bought an iPod case to help convince them. Let me go find that.
Questions for gender benders.
That's me.
Part 1.
That's me.
Why is it when you become gay, your voice automatically changes and you become so feminine? Explain it to me, please.
I mean, I don't sound feminine, and, oh wow, what is that? That's just a stereotype. There's not every single gay person has a feminine voice. Just like not every straight person has a manly voice. Like, I don't know if you're just trying to piss people off, but, like, it's not gonna work. You just sound really stupid. I don't know what else to tell you. I'll just throw it back at you then. This is a question for British people. Why do all British people have uncircumcised penises? Explain it to me. That's how you sound. Dumb.